Welcome back to Let's Play Regalia of Men and Monarchs. Last time we completed the chapter, just barely, and rescued Gunther's dog Heinrich from a troll who was totally just the abominable snowman from Looney Tunes. This time, we're going to go off to what we believe is Loren's summer estate in the Sheathed Shoal. It's going to cost us a lot of days, but it's a main story quest, so we gotta do it anyway. Off the beaten path, way past the breezy cliffs, an overgrown ingress oversees the tides. You know, the game that Pokemon Go reskinned.
This is the place?
The environment seems to match. Truthfully, so does the interior.
Yeah, my family seems to leave plenty of mess behind. Is this the treasure vault?
Certainly looks the part. Approach it carefully, young master. There may yet be traps awaiting.
Could that be it? The end of our woes? Do you see a way to open it, Griffith?
Let us see.
My, what a stereotypical situation. Just what am I supposed to say, huh? I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, did that come out right, Sir K?
Who? What? Do we know each other?
Each other? No, but I know you.
You trespass upon Loren property. You shall identify yourself this moment.
Yes, drama. Always stoking the drama. But I hate drama. Tell me, has nobody told you that silence is gold? All these months and you still haven't taught your guard dog not to yap needlessly. Some authority you have.
Not a foul word more. You are insulting the ruler of this land.
Am I? Is he? Perhaps you were a little bit too bold in calling me a trespasser. I am Karen Loren of S tier, heir apparent to Regalia, inheritor of Rashtil Expanse, and by blood, the last scion of House Loren.
What?
What kind of nonsense is this?
Dramatic surprise, check. Now step aside. A treasure of my ancestors awaits me.
What? Just what the hell is your problem? Explain yourself now!
No, I owe you no explanation. The world doesn't work like that. You do well to finally learn that little lesson, Lord K.
Not a step further!
You'd raise your hand against your king?
Enough with this! I do not know what deception you are trying to weave here, but you are no king of mine. My liege stands right here with me. I serve Kay of House Loren.
We just can't avoid this little standoff, can we? All right, have it your way. On with the grand reveals. 1, you are way too loud. 2, you are starting to greatly annoy me. 3,
He definitely has the expressions of a Loren.
your liege is no more Loren than you are. And you are, might I remind you, a lowly servant. And so is he.
What?
I know your precious sisters have been busy messing with the past, digging up scraps left behind by their betters. They did a decent job, but they were misinformed at core.
And you know this how, exactly?
The heirloom script of House Loren. Remember that? Riddle me this. How did you obtain it?
As I recall, Gwen received it anonymously through a noble from...
From S tier, that's right. But let's make one thing clear. It wasn't a gift, nor a gesture of sympathy. My family has spent ages in exile, unable to exercise their God-given right, all due to that ridiculous debt. Unable to rule, unable to act, hiding behind the names and borders of foreign kingdoms. The humiliation! Did you think, perhaps, that you would accomplish something? That you had stumbled upon some delicious riddle from the past? The treasure story has always been an open secret among members of the house, and a silly one at that. An untouched treasure, in this day and age, a likely tale. Imagine my surprise when I learned that there was a pretender in Rashtil, one all too willing to chase that wild goose, and desperate enough to take risks against the furtive Union. And yet, in an even better turn of events, the treasure turned out to exist after all. All it took was to watch from afar, nudge you once or twice, and move in at the right moment. Minimum effort, maximum payback. How nice of you to do all the work for me. The debt will be paid. the kingdom will be reclaimed. Glory to House Loren, at last.
But you're not making sense. I am the last Loren.
Sense! Still moaning about this. I told you already. You are but a servant. See, once upon a time, there were these crusades.
The Crusades again.
Yes, confusing business to say the least. A time when House Loren was betrayed by his allies. When Lordamar and Shedu, two worthless excuses of nations, razed Regalia to the ground. The outrage! And worst of all, the rabble rose against him too. His own subjects. Just like that.
Duke Martell of House Loren was a madman. He had convinced himself that he was an elf and cared little for anything else.
He was the king. Right or wrong, his will was to be obeyed. Fortunately for your dumb little head, one man understood that way better than you do. One man put his own fatness and well-being to save his king.
Huh?
When the armies came calling, the Duke chose to flee in secrecy to his holdings in S-tier. Gods don't bleed after all, do they? Neither do elves, if stories are to be believed. Alas, nobody told his enemies that. They craved his head. And one man, Martell's favorite servant, gave them just that. Believing in his lord and house, he proposed a plan. He took his insignia, his robes, and... See where I'm going with this? I can't hear you.
They switched places.
Correct. You are nothing more than a descendant of a servant. How does it feel knowing that you've been living a lie? Well, I don't care either way. And truthfully, why would I? Commoner.
Young master, this is utter nonsense. Why should we believe him? His words are no proof.
Is that so? Does your lord share this opinion? Have you never wondered why everything seems so ill-fitting? Not your time, not your place, perhaps?
Ain't looking like the old king.
The smell, it's different than what I remember.
You wear a familiar name, manling.
Thought you'd been taller.
But the Anam knows not of you. What mask lies upon thee?
Black hair, beard.
Do not fight for a legacy that you should not be part of.
I'm not a Loren, am I?
And so the truth finally dawns, with remarkably little drama, too. Just be so kind and don't burst into tears right now. Bawdy nonsense. And you, Griffith? How does it feel to be oath-bound to a lie? All your life in vain, serving the son of a dirty commoner. Where's honor in that?
This changes nothing.
Jeez, so stubborn. Now, though, let your king pass.
Never!
Let him pass, Griffith.
Young master!
I said, let him pass.
About time to wisen up.
But... Yes.
Finally, my birthright. You know, when I heard that some commoner managed to usurp Regalia, I was furious. An outsider in the halls of Castle Loren. Unacceptable. But you surprised me. You took it upon yourself to pay off the debt. You cleaned the place up. And somehow, despite being crapped on from every possible direction, you moved onward. A premium pawn, wouldn't you say? Oh? We went through this already. I may be a patient man, but... Know your damn place! Do you really think I'd come here unprepared? There is a whole regiment of men from the lesser kingdoms outside, just waiting for a dumb move like this. Hardly mercs, the kind that itches to stab a fluffy bunny. So don't. Yes, that's right. Why throw everything away? Treasure these last moments of personal glory.
Nothing good is going to be in that vault, I bet.
Well, as the true king, it is in my divine right to take what is mine, no? Regalia awaits. In fact, you may go now. Someone needs to make the preparations. Maybe get a scribe to write down the event. We shall call it Return of the King. No, wait, that's too corny. Go nevertheless.
This...
Sire.
Go, I shan't be long.
Interesting developments. At this point, why bother making things better? I don't know, I'm spiteful enough I might want to run things to the ground. Alright, let's turn in Gunther's quest, I guess. Heinrich, you're alive and well. Oh, this is a wonderful day. I swear I'll never let you go again. I will hug you and pet you and dress you in. Ahem. Within reason, naturally. Yes. I'm sorry for everything, Heinrich. This is all my fault. I should have been less self-indulgent. Will you forgive me, old friend?
I cannot thank you enough.
Thank you 100 times. I truly cannot express my gratitude enough. My soul is flying high, soaring like the eagle. This will be a good day to work, to craft and create. Greatness at our fingertips. Hooah! Don't mention it. So that unlocks Death Dealer, 9% damage for 5 perk points. Does 2% per cost? That's less than 2% per cost. That is actually a down, like, not efficient. Huh. Well, he's at rank 4. I need to upgrade Miri's house to bring her up to 4, so that's not super likely to happen. I need to do Esther's quest, which is 2,000 Dilac. Diego is 2% off, which is infuriating. Huh. Let's get Diego up. Oh, I can't today. Signy? She's already at 4 and not gonna rank up to 5. So let's work on Levant. I should use him more. He is an interesting form of tank.
Don't waste my time on chit-chat.
And then... I'm gonna do Diego because I'm gonna get him up to his quest next. Assuming he has one. I guess not everyone has one.
How freaking great. Now that's what I'm talking.
Quest is not available, so it's going out with Griffith. Oh, I accidentally clicked right where the build button was.
Yes?
Oh no! Oh no. Diego is also not available today. Jeez, is this his weekend? No, he's only available Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Huh. Oh well. Let's get Griffith up to 4. Or wherever he needs to be.
Yes?
So yeah, I think I may have improved my technique a little, and I was eager to spar a little. You know, verify my progress. Call me crazy, but I'm actually quite confident about this. So, shall we? I cannot, young master. Not today, at the very least. Oh. But I thought you had mentioned you weren't doing anything in particular today.
Are you alright?
Is something the matter, Griffith? Griffith? Stop freaking me out like this. I am sorry, Master K. This was not my intention in the slightest. This is the truth, however. I merely cannot assist you today, for which I apologize. That is all. Oh boy. Since when are you lying to me, Griffith? Why? I'd never. Well, you're certainly being awfully shifty right now. Nonsense. Okay, no practice today then, I get it. But just so you know, if something's bothering you, I'm here. Will we be able to spar some other time at least?
Indeed.
But of
I
course.
shall take my leave then.
I understand your disappointment. I promise that this is an inconvenience that shall not repeat itself. Our sparring sessions will proceed as usual, but not today.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Griffith keeping secrets? What is the world coming to? Alright, Griffith is actually up to 3 now. Crescent Strike pushes all targets back 1 tile and spawns an impassable blade barrier in the area of effect, which lasts for 1 turn. Interesting. Alright, let's go work with Diego due to his limited availability.
How freaking great. Only not. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Well, Kay, take it from me. Never get married.
What?
What prompted this specific bit of advice? Years and years of experience. It's a highway to hell, I tell you. Remember what I said about why people marry? Women are tired, men are curious.
Close enough, I guess.
It's the other way around, though. I mean, sure, I'm a liar and a con man and an irresistible rogue with a dashing mustache. Still, all those unquestionable assets aside, there must be a more concrete reason why things don't always gel between people, right?
Right.
Well, I wouldn't know. That's what I'm here for. Good old Diego is going to teach you all you need to know about relationships. Really. Are you drunk already? Don't ever get saddled with a woman, you hear? Imagine you're in a gallery. You don't want to spend your little time watching one painting, no? No, when there are so many beautiful exhibits around. You are drunk. Okay, I'll humor you. Let's assume you can. Even then, that just complicates things in the long run. You get closer, you get attached, or even begin to love, and you begin to open yourself up. Then you realize you've unleashed a can of pain that can never be closed. It's like handing over a bucket of knives for others to fling at you. You see roses, you admire the flowers. Nobody likes a rose for its thorns, they just get in the way. You're afraid of being close with people.
Oh.
Yes. Is it just me, or is the inn a bit floaty today? I think that's just the booze. Yeah, I've had too much.
Bye then.
I need to get some fresh air, I
Sure.
think. Sure. You know he hasn't actually ordered anything with alcohol, right? He is up to rank 4 and 1% away from rank 5! Yay! And Griffith is 5%. Man! I need to learn the NPCs, they're the party members' personalities better. Oh wait, who was I hanging out with? Oh, Levant, right.
Don't waste my time on chit-chat.
Okay.
Alright, let's try it. Almost flawlessly. Wow, that was like trying to fit a round block inside a square circle. Come to think of it, I'm actually surprised that the frame withstood...
Gonna be so mad.
Oh no, it's a broken mess. Well, what do you have to say for yourself, you big oaf? I'm sorry.
What?
Wait, what? Well away, it ended in misery. But as soon as our meeting is concluded, I shall fix this. Oh, okay then. Do you want something to eat or drink? I mean, I don't exactly know how it works in your case, but...
Acceptable.
Tea would be most acceptable, thank you. One for me too.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'm on it. Methinks I should avoid sitting, lest the chair shall crumble like unwashed heretics. What? Out with it!
Are
It's-
you alright?
It's just that I've never seen you speak so kindly before. Children are innocent creatures, Kay of House Loren. They see a world we shall never have, and dream of things that never were. You presume I would speak ill to beings so full of light. Distasteful. I may not be merciful, but I'm not a monster. I see. It's just somewhat unexpected, that's all. How are you adjusting to your new life? Well, I take it. My apologies. I keep forgetting that it's not something that you wanted. It is not about what I want. I have a mission to fulfill, and an oath to make right. 'Tis a shallow sleep either way, no matter who or what happens to disturb it. You keep talking about that oath, but you never elaborate. And you worry too much about things beyond your station. In my time, I've done many things that I wasn't proud of. I fought for causes that were not always just, or ones I did not believe in. I championed people who strayed from the teachings, seeping corruption into the church. I slaughtered wantonly, never to be issued penance. These mistakes burn inside me still. They give me focus, they give me fire, and there is the oath.
You will show respect.
I tire of this talk. Is this some kind of interrogation?
Okay.
I mean, you'll have to tell me sooner or later. Bah! Presumptuous as
The
always.
sun is gone, but I hold the light.
Know that the world is a mess, and I need to fix it. You spend the next hour trying to goad Levant into a human conversation. Levant is now rank 3, friend. Holy Diver has its max jump range increased by 2. Rank 4, Holy Nova will gain the additional benefit of generating 10% of max shields for every friendly target hit, and reduces the cooldown by 1. Cry of the Brave. What is that one? Silence to all enemies on the battlefield with an 8 cooldown and no off point. Oh, that is nasty. Oh, it's under quests, kingdom quests. How am I doing? Not 8 people yet. I think I'm too focused on this one. Alright, I'm gonna get Griffith up to 8. Or 4, and Levant up to 4, I think. Or if Signy is available for 2 days. No. Levant is available for 2 days, so I'm gonna get him up to 4. Armory, duh.
Acceptable. Acceptable.
Look, Kay of House Loren. What do you see?
Well, we're at the pier.
Yes, a very astute observation. But enough of that. I'm curious as to your judgment on a certain matter.
Oh?
I am not a soft man, Kay of House Loren. I do not weep. I do not grieve. I feel no remorse for those who stray from their paths. But I was, a man nonetheless. You know my words and my actions, the totality of qualities that I represent, and the tenets that I enforce. Do you consider me a monster? No, no questions. I ask for a simple act of judgment. Prithee, answer me. Do you consider me a monster?
No, I don't think you're a monster.
Truly and honestly. 'Tis surprising. It is a refreshing perspective after opposition and mistrust. The sacred fire demands perfection and purity. Nothing short of absolute virtue shall sustain it. Not everyone may condone or understand, but the righteous have nothing to fear from me.
You don't sound entirely sure about that.
Humans are fallible creatures, prone to weakness and error. This shell constitutes a perfect weapon, and I thank the sacred fire for remolding me as befits my larger purpose. Yet still, yon side, there are things I miss. The touch, the warmth, the breeze. Experiences of the world, so to speak. All but faded memories now. Hark, a soul! A proud thing, the immortal soul! Fie, such a limited little scrap of glory. So easily damaged, so easily blinded by confines of this mundane metal.
You will show respect.
What? Are you mocking me?
I'm not, it's just...
Out with it!
That's very mushy for someone who claims to have no sentimental side, don't you think?
No, I do not think so at all. Stop smirking like a beguiled fool.
Alright.
However, let it be known that I appreciate your honesty. A most desirable virtue.
Okay.
No problem? You feel an awkward stretch of silence coming on. Do you want to stay here a little bit?
No.
I think not. 'Tis a waste of time to linger.
I thought we were, hanging out. Alright, never mind. Let's go. Kingdom quests have been updated, so that is 8 people at confidant status. I think next time on Let's Play Regalia, we need to clear a dungeon. And we need to start working on another dungeon. We have very limited time, all things considered. I hope that I didn't waste time. That's 2 days. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 4 days. That's 2 days. That's 2 days. So it's 10 days to get everyone to rank 5, who is currently rank 4 or 3 in Griffith's case. Signy is only 2 days. Oh well, I'm gonna do dungeons for the rest of the dungeon, or the kingdom quests. See you guys then.